Hello, and welcome to Final Fantasy II. This is the second game in the Pixel Remaster series of six. There's 6 Pixel Remasters. Final Fantasy II is considered the black sheep of the family because of its different combat system and its password system too. Like in Final Fantasy 1, we had key items. We have key passwords in Final Fantasy 2. I don't know much about this game. I played a little bit of it just to get its combat system down a little bit better than, being blind. Other than that, I haven't really played this game. So this is going to be a blind playthrough. I am going to be following a guide to get all the treasure chests. There is a achievement for Steam to get all of the treasure chests and whatnot, and all the passwords too. But we're going to be going with just the normal names, the canonical names. We have Firion, we have Maria, Guy, and Leon. And we're going to start the game like this. A long-lived peace. Of course, there's a cutscene at the beginning, and there is also an unwinnable fight. You are meant to lose. Is at an end. The Emperor of Palmacia, I couldn't read it, and has begun his campaign for... Couldn't read that either. That was way too quick. Feel free to pause it. A rebel army arose in the kingdom of... I couldn't read that either. Guess my reading speed is just... But the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault. This just seems really quick. I don't know. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew. Four youths from Flynn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents to the hand of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Hey, alright, first fight. Doesn't matter really what we do. We have Firion, who is using... I don't think anything. A broadsword. A broadsword and a buckler is what he starts off with. We have Maria, who has a bow to start off with. Guy has an axe to start off with. And... oh. Leon is left-handed. That's interesting. And obviously these guys are doing massive damage. We stand no chance against them. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they already are waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Forgot who was reading that. So that was Hilda and Minwoo. Where am I? Leon. Maria! Guy? Where are you? Firion! You're alive. I thought you'd... I'm fine, Maria. You seem alright too, Guy, but where's Leon? Princess of Finn saved us. But, but Leon not here. I see. Don't worry. I'm sure he's okay. I'm still not in control of anything. I'm not doing anything yet. So you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please, let us join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked, and our parents. I am truly sorry, but that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. Altair, like the guy from Assassin's Creed 1? If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. So then we need to learn this password and then ask about the password to see if any new passwords come up. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a flourishing future of strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives suffer there in confinement, even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? How did she know that? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous to travel now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. So, there we go. We need to exit, and it gives us our controls. And just like in Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, those quality of life changes are present here, as we can walk or we can run in dungeons and towns and whatnot, but not on the world map. Whoops. Q makes the map come up. This Final Fantasy has a formation thing where you can have the back row or the front row. I'm going to actually unequip. How do I unequip it? Remove. There we go. Unequip his broadsword because I want him to use his fists. I found that using fists, for Firion at least, really ups the damage, because the damage he was dealing with his broadsword was nothing in comparison to what he was dealing with his fists. But you can check their statuses here, and Final Fantasy II does not have experience points as Final Fantasy I did. They have job levels. So as you use your fist or your broadsword or, a bow, you'll gain levels in that, and depending on how much you are attacked is how much health you gain, how much mana you use. I'm sorry, how much magic points you use, not mana, is how much mana you'll gain. Magic points, whatever they're called. So it's definitely different from most other I think all other Final Fantasy games. There might be a job system in other Final Fantasy games too, but there's still experience points as well. As with the other Pixel remasters on the Steam, they don't have something to increase experience points or gil gain, unfortunately. But with that, I believe we need to talk to Minwu. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. So we can ask about, you will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. So if we ask about the Wild Rose, you've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Oh, okay. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. So there are no key items to learn. He just tells us that if our party members get downed, they can be revived at a sanctuary, just like in Final Fantasy 1. Now we can go into the town itself and buy some stuff. There is missable treasure chests. I think this is the king. Yeah, King of Finn. An arrow stuck me in the back during battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter, Hilda, now serves as regent. You should speak with her. There are missable treasure chests, and which is kind of unfortunate that you can miss treasure chests, because there is a Steam achievement to get all treasure chests as well. I believe this is technically a missable treasure chest, even though we can access that treasure chest for a really long time. And I don't think there was a treasure chest up here, but just to make sure. Nothing happens. Well, that was creepy. Final Fantasy II also has some phenomenal music. So even though it says broadsword is better, I feel that unarmed attacks are better. But I think we're going to go with what they have. Bow for Maria. Axe for Guy. And even though it says it's better for Maria to have a buckler, the unfortunate part about that is she's wielding a bow, which requires two hands. So she is unable to wield it. And I'll just go ahead and equip those. 2 broadswords? No, I want him to have the buckler. And, yep, there we go. Also in this game, you don't have, like, specific white mage, black mage stuff. I mean, you do, but like, it's not to the effect that our class in Final Fantasy 1 was a white mage. Therefore, they can only cast white mage things. That's not the case in Final Fantasy 2. In Final Fantasy 2, you can buy these tomes, which I'm going to get a cure tome, and then you can have your character learn these tomes to learn the spell. And in Final Fantasy 1, you had spell slots. Here in Final Fantasy 2, you do not have spell slots. You have magic points. And as you level up Cure, for instance, it will cost more each time you use it, but it also heal for more. So right now my Cure is at level 1, so it's not going to heal for that much. However, it will still heal. As you continue to use Cure, it will then heal for more. Right now, all I'm doing is showing you a battle. They have some neat animations. You also can hit Q, at least on Switch, or not Switch, Steam, to speed up the battle. And as you saw here, because they used their weapons and hit, they are beginning to level those weapons up. But because they didn't get hit at all, my characters didn't gain any health. And just like that again, Firion Sword leveled up, Firion Shield leveled up, Maria Bow leveled up, Sword and Axe for... Why is he using a sword? Dang it. Okay, this might be a perfect opportunity to show you. So Firion's going to use his sword, Maria's going to use her bow, Guy's going to use his sword and axe. Let's see what... poison. That's not good. Okay, shield. 26 on a crit. 26 on a crit. Ooh. Can I unequip? Change equipment? Hey, there we go. Remove. So you can swap equipped as well. So now he's not wielding anything. Oh, okay, that was an 8. But that wasn't a crit. That was not a crit. Poison does not last in this game. Poison lasted until you used an antidote. Ooh. But in this game, it doesn't last outside of combat. There's, I think it's called Venom, that requires an antidote for you to... cure. However, yeah, in this game, it's just nice that poison does not last. We just Q. So Firion, Fist leveled up. Okay, this is what I got a crit on last time. So let's see if I get a crit, and we'll see the damage difference. That wasn't even a crit, and they did 37. Where my broadsword did a crit and was 28. So you can see the difference there. And we are going to buy some more magic. Magic is pretty powerful in this game. We'll get 1 fire tome, a thunder tome, and I wish I had enough for a blizzard tome, but we don't. We're going to use on Firion the fire tome, and we'll use on Firion the thunder tome too. But now we can use Cure here and heal us up. However, I want to do it in battle because that way we'll get our MP also up. Goblins are fine. We'll just defend, we'll cure, and defend again. So because we're using our MP in battle, it might level up. Defend, cure, defend. So like I said, a little more interactive for fighting instead of just, you know, just attack. There's also evasion in this game, to where the more you evade, the better you are at evading. And just like that, Maria MP went up to 15. If I would have done that outside of combat, she would not have gained anything. It still would have counted for her magic level to go up for cure, but not MP. So, just some neat things about this game as opposed to the last game, and I think that's where I'll end off today's episode. Just getting a grasp of the battling system, as well as an introductory to the game itself. With there's an airship. Just like that, this game is much more interactive as opposed to the previous game where nothing moved, nothing happened, unless you did it. Here, things happen regardless of you doing it or not. Like that airship that just flew by. I think that's really cool. Really neat leaps forward in innovation to go from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 2. But I've hoped you enjoyed this episode. I will continue this playthrough to its entirety, mainly blind. But I hope you enjoyed. This is Cheesy Paladin signing off, and I hope you have a wonderful day.